It's the WP Minute. This episode is brought to you by the WP Minute. If you have a story to tell or want to contribute 1 minute of audio clips to our podcast, please reach out at thewpminute.com/contact. We're looking for your voice, quite literally, around the topics of Gutenberg, full site editing, WooCommerce, and the future of WordPress, and a whole heck of a lot more. Join us there or support the show with a coffee or a membership at buymeacoffee.com/MattReport. You know how it goes. Everything I mention here will be linked up in the newsletter and the blog post. Check out the WPMinute.com for the links. In the news, WordPress turned 19 this year on May 27th. Sarah Gooding over at WP Tavern wrote an article covering the beginning when Matt Mullenweg partnered with Mike Little and released the first version of WordPress based on the B2 Cafe Log software. The highlight of this year's anniversary celebration was on the WP19.day website, which has video blogs from people all over the WordPress community about how WordPress has changed their lives and how much the community has played a part in its growth. Is WordPress getting more difficult? Asks Leslie Sim. She has many responses over on her Twitter thread. It's weird that many responses do not include WooCommerce, which has a lot of catching up to do. Jetpack announced it's breaking up its modules. Anyway, you can now install the most popular Jetpack modules in their own plugins, like Backup, Protect, Boost, Social, Search, and CRM. I have a question about CRM. Is it really that popular, or did they just realize they should have had a standalone plugin to begin with? WooCommerce. The first release candidate for WooCommerce 6.6 is now available and currently on track for the planned release date of June 14th, 2022. If you would like to check out the changes and test the latest, go ahead and download the release from WordPress.org. Events. WordCamp EU officially starts this week, June 2nd through the 4th. That's tomorrow. There are many informal updates occurring on Twitter right now. In fact, the WP Minute is donating $5 for every selfie with Matt Cromwell, the number 700th Matt in WordPress, up to $100. You can share this thread at hashtag WCEU. To a Big Orange Heart will donate $100 to a Big Orange Heart. From our contributors and producers. Last week, the WP Minute reported that the new WordPress starter plan is available for just $5 a month on WordPress.com. This interview with a few questions to Dave Martin, CEO of Automatic, covered the refactoring and pricing of the new WordPress.com. Go check out that interview and provide your feedback on Twitter. If you've been using InstaWP to launch sandbox WordPress websites, things are about to heat up for that platform led by Vikas Singhal. In an exclusive interview on the WP Minute, producer Daniel Schutzsmith and Vikas share how he landed a seed funding round from Automatic and how he plans on using the funding for his company. Are you looking for a WordPress database management plugin, or maybe just a way to see what's in your database? Delicious Brains launched SQL Buddy plugin for free on the repo, and it's available, well, in the repo. I just said that. If you are currently using PHP MyAdmin and looking for a lightweight plugin, it may be worth checking out this plugin for database management. Oxygen 4.0 was released with many fundamental changes to the builder. The shortcodes are now converted to JSON. You can check out the latest update on their YouTube video. Just Valk shared his tweet about a potential new search engine from Apple. Scobalizer says Apple will introduce a new search engine at WWDC. Just noticed that there has been an increased amount of crawling from the Applebot over the last few months. It'll be interesting to see what is announced at Apple Developers Conference. Thanks to all of the members who shared these links today. Just one fan favorite, like I said last time, Daniel Schutzsmith. If you're a WP Minute member in our Discord or a producer, don't forget to drop those links in. You get your name mentioned like Daniel Schutzsmith. Daniel Schutzsmith, Daniel Schutzsmith. That could be you. That could be your name right here if you support the show. And thank you, dear listener, for tuning into your favorite 5 minutes of WordPress news every Wednesday. You can support independent content like this by purchasing us a digital coffee at buymeacoffee.com/MattReport, or join the Link Squad so you can be like Daniel Schutzsmith, Daniel Schutzsmith, Daniel Schutzsmith. Membership for $79 a year to support the show and become a producer like Daniel Schutzsmith at WP Minute at buymeacoffee.com/MattReport. That's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please share it wherever you do social media. Jump on the mailing list at thewpminute.com.